Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and we're doing a little special look at G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now, what I've decided to do to help get people hyped up for the movie is to go back and take a look at some of the figures that were already released last year in Wave 1, because they're going to be re-released again. And of course we got Wave 2 and everything else coming when the movie hits in March. So I figured we'd start with the Duke figure from this wave. I know there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of back and forth comments, but let's give him a look and see how he is. Now normally I show the packaging, you see my beautiful visage, but these are a little smaller than what we're used to. I'm not sure how well that's coming off on camera. Would have been helpful if I had a Pursuit of Cobra figure. Oh well. But this is the front. You have the back here with the cross cell and a couple shots of the figure, talking about the gimmicks and what have you. A little side bio about G.I. Joe becoming ninja commandos and stuff like that. And of course on the top here you can see Snake Eyes and Roadblock, aka The Rock. And as far as I know, that's going to be the two guys on top of the cards. But let's take a look at the figure proper. Okay, here's Duke out of package. As you can see, his uniform is predominantly green. There's silver body armor accents on the shoulders and chest, as well as some highlights on the knees. Some people have said this is like battle armor, like the upgrade from the first movie, that reaction armor or something like that. I don't remember. Review prep. Those of you who listen to Watch on What's on Joe Mind would appreciate that, but some have also said this is a flight suit. I'm not really sure either way what it is, but it does look nice. Great look of Channing Tatum right there. I have to say this is a better head sculpt than the first movie figures. So nice to see that there's that nice improvement there. Now this is a limited articulation figure. Basically what that means is that this guy is not as articulated as, say, a Pursuit of Cobra or a Renegades type figure. That's something that, as we all know, is going to be happening in the new movie line. But this guy still has a ton of articulation. His head can rotate left to right. Slight up and down movement, nothing too wonderful. Arms can swivel out to the side on a joint there. Full 360, but then again, why would a human arm do 360 rotation? Nice bend at the elbow, perfect 90 degrees. Wrist articulation, rotate at the bicep, rotate at the ab crunch. Now unfortunately he can go back a little, but he can't go forward that much. It's really due to the detailing on the armor here. Legs forward, out to the side, single bend at the knee, but you get a little more than 90 degrees. And from the calf down, it's all fixed, no ankle articulation or anything. Not, like I said, not what we were used to. Trying to get him to stand here for you, and he can stand. They don't come with stands. But yeah, so I actually think not having that ankle articulation helps getting these figures to stand. One of the other things, as you know, that will be coming in the Retaliation line is they're dialing back a bit on some of the accessories the figures come with. Now, I personally don't have a problem with that because I think in some cases with Pursuit of Cobra, they may have gone a little overboard. But this is Duke's kit. First, you have this nice little zip cord, or zip puller, whatever you call it, And that really goes for this big thing right here, which is his, little gimmick weapon. It's a movie line for kids. It's everybody has one. It's a Gatling missile launcher. It comes with 4 missiles. I've already put them in. I'll demonstrate how this works in a minute. Then you have right here, it's some sort of shoulder piece that goes over Duke's arm and allows this to peg into it. And then finally, you have this nice, I want to say it's like a automatic shotgun of some sort because of the pump action here, and you got that drum. But it's a really cool looking gun. It's done up in orange, and I'm pretty sure that the General Joe Colton figure will be coming with this same weapon, and with this guy as well. And now what's interesting is these two do combine. You just slide it on a track here in the gun, or you can just snap it in, and this is how Duke is going to hold the weapon. But we're going to get to that in just a minute. Okay, to set up the weapon, what I like to do is first come in and attach the shoulder armor to the ball joint back here. And I did say ball joint. There is some movability, so you'll be able to pose him a little with the gun. Next, just go ahead and, just like I just showed you a minute ago, attach the rifle, what have you, to the bottom there. Next, you want to come in with Duke. Here he is. And I suggest the right hand, even though both left and right hand have a molded trigger finger, and just go ahead and work the gun into his hand. That's the trickiest part, and thankfully I got it on the first shot. And then just get that shoulder armor. Oh, do I have it backwards maybe? Yes, I did. You want for the shoulder armor, let me pop it off. You want this end facing towards Duke's head. And of course, in the trying to get it on, I popped it off popped the gun out of his hand. Like I said, this will be the trickiest part for you to do. You might have a little better luck doing the gun first before you put it on his shoulder. That's up to you. For me, it's about 50-50 either way. Let's just get him up here. And, you know what? I'm just going to pause right now and get this set up so I don't embarrass myself further. Would you believe as soon as I hit stop, I was able to get it on? Now, I did actually make one mistake earlier. You do want that tab piece facing out, and this is how it goes on his shoulder. It's all friction. There's no set position, and I do think you can, as I said, you can use this on either arm. I just prefer using the right. Here he is holding it, all set. This is a one-handed operation. Now, to get it to fire, this is the pull tab. As you can see, there's a serrated side and a smooth side. You want to put the serrated side down, slide it through. And now, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can pull slowly, one at a time, and it will fire off like that. Or you can just zip it out real quick, and it will fire off the missiles quickly. That's a lot of fun. I know with Joe collectors, a lot of times action weapons aren't that popular, but I'm sorry, that's really cool. Actually, I think I lost one of the missiles, but I mean, you can have fun with this. I mean, this is really what it's meant for. So we're going to pause here, let me clean up, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. Although he's not as articulated as previous G.I. Joe figures and versions of Duke, I think this is a great figure. The Gatling rocket launcher is a fun accessory, and really, with action figures and toys, that's the main thing. Yes, it's a little big, but the gimmick is really cool. Normally I would say go out and pick this guy up, but as we all know by now, there is an Ultimate Duke coming that was supposed to be the perfect edition of the movie figure. If you only buy one figure of a character, go for that guy. But if you're looking for a fun little desk toy, I can highly recommend this version of Duke. He's not as articulated, but he should work with the vehicles just fine, and he's fun. I know I'm using that word a lot, but that's what he is. These guys should be hitting shelves again towards the end of February, beginning of March, and really by the middle of March should be on shelves to gear up for the Retaliation film. This is your old pal Chuck. For Duke, we'll see you next time.